he'll nod quite a bit, and they'll say, Vito, I'm gonna go get another drink. Do you want to hang out with Nathan for a bit while I'm gone?
Sure. I was just about done with my story, right? Then he turns to the kids.
I'll be right back, he says, and he'll give Vito a kiss on the forehead.
Oh.
Adorable. So yeah, has anyone asked Nathan for an autograph yet in the time he's been here?
I'm sure there have been, honestly. I'm sure there've been a couple people.
He produces a Sharpie, or he just produces it. He always has a Sharpie on him, so he just pulls out a Sharpie and signs whatever people want.
Sure.
Dance floor, someone comes up and just like, sign me, and he just pulls it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's been happening, yes.
Yep. Okay. Definitely done something he's done before.
It looks like GMIC is there too, so...
Hey, GMIC.
Did you say that on character? Yeah. Oh yeah, you know the GMIC's name, yeah. Hey! May I ask you a question?
He kind of looks a bit surprised at that, but kind of goes, alright, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that was it. But I want to ask another one. So, I wanted to know, why are you signing people?
Because they asked me to.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You're right. Thank you.
He kind of looks between GMIC and Vito, and then to Pip, and then back to GMIC, and he's like, I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, speaking of signing things, he kind of, Vito pulls out a notebook, and this one is different from his archaeology notebook. It's got like a pie jack with a little bow, a little bow on its head. It's kind of looks like a kid notebook that you buy, and I don't know. It doesn't look very. And there's a sticker on it that says names, but he's just going to like hand it over to Nathan. Can you actually sing the cover?
The cover?
Yeah.
Sure. And he pulls out the Sharpie, which changes to like a... I'm assuming the cover is like a black or something.
I'd say it's like a dark purple, maybe.
So his Sharpie changes to like a silver color as he goes to write. And he writes to Vito from Nathan. Many adventures lay before you, and then he'll just scribble out his signature below it.
Awesome.
So after seeing that, GMIC will approach Vito and be like, well, I want to know, why are you asking him for a sign now?
Well, he's well known. People like to remember when they met someone so important.
Oh.
I wouldn't say I'm important.
Well, in the sports culture, you definitely are.
I would say I just do my job more than anything else. But if you want to say that, then I'm not gonna argue with anybody today. I'm here to have a bit of fun.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Oh, that's nice. Do you expect something of this day to happen?
No, not really. Just expect to have a bit of fun, meet some new people, and go home in the early hours of the morning, I dare say.
Well, let's hope that's what happened.
Yep. Mark is just in the background like, no.
GMIC, Pip says, I think I am going to go to the little girl's room. Do you want to come with? I mean, not with, but like, you know, just with, but not with.
Yeah, I will follow you.
All right. So Pip, they will go down the stairs. She'll go down the stairs to go to the restroom. And I'm going to say that roll a perception.
Oh shit! It's happening! It's happening! We all knew this was gonna happen.
We don't know what the perception's for yet.
Oh.
7. All right. So you don't quite see what it is, but on the corner of your sensors, you see some suspicious-looking movement in the next car over, because there's like a little window that, you know, connects the cars, and you see some suspicious movement in this direction.
Why didn't
Just so
I
you know.
roll a 20 now? Okay.
But whatever it is, it looks like a medium-sized something is suspiciously moving around
Oh.
whatever
Would
is
that
going on in that car.
Makes attention. Like, it's interesting enough for Gimmick to go look. More important than following Pip.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
Unless you, well, I mean, it definitely, I mean, you definitely sense something is up. And I don't know if you would inform Pip of that or not.
Well,
Or maybe you would wait until after Pip was done using the girls' room.
I don't
know.
think he will inform Pip of that unless Pip told him to told it to tell if something happens. But
Okay.
yeah, if she specifically told Gimmick, it will be like, oh, it seems to be they are preparing something for the like a spectacle or something.
Does he ask that before or after she goes to the bathroom?
Oh, before when as
She'll say, "Oh, I thought that there was something about fireworks
oh,
coming from, but I didn't know if it was coming from the train."
that might be it then. Do you want to see the fireworks then later?
No, actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I've always wondered how fireworks worked in real life. Maybe we should check it out. I'll tell you what. Let me go to the bathroom real quickly,
Okay.
and we'll see them setting it up. So she'll go to the bathroom. It'll only take a couple minutes, and then she will emerge, and you guys will make your way down this set of cars. So, this is the suite area, and as soon as you go into the suite area, Pip is gonna sniff the air. That's a strange smell. She says, that might be... Is that what fireworks smell like? I can't tell. I don't think Gimmick has
Yeah,
the ability to smell at the moment. I think smell is something you can't do yet, unfortunately.
yeah.
But she's not going to think much of it, and she's going to keep moving towards the back of the train. So here's the car. Here's the car. This is where all the suites are.
Oh!
There's actually a gentleman who walks, you actually catch a sight of a gentleman who is using a key to go into a suite. A gentleman with a very bright orange pinstripe suit. I don't think Gimmick recognizes him, and
no
I don't think,
way. No.
and I don't,
Son of a bitch.
I don't think that Gimmick recognizes this man. But this man, I don't think Pip would recognize him either. But he'll look towards Pip and he'll smile as he goes into his suite, I guess. So you enter into the storage baggage area, and basically you have a lot of crates, you have a lot of luggage, and then here are like 3, I guess.
Four cards, flying cards.
Yeah, well, flying cars basically, small flying cars.
Oh,
And again, they're probably getting stored. You're not really sure necessarily why. Roll a perception.
okay.
Oh.
It's a 15.
It's a 15?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice some movement from
Oh.
behind one of the crates here.
Yeah, I would approach to see if it's like a rat or something like that.
Yeah. And as you approach, you can hear something going
Hello.
It's just the wind. It's just the wind.
Oh, I didn't know that the wind could talk. Hello, wind. How are you doing?
Hello. I mean, you hear more blowing from behind the crate. Nothing suspicious here. Just the wind coming from where is it coming from? Coming from the ventilation shaft. It's very well hidden ventilation shaft.
Oh. Do like roll perception to see if I find the ventilation.
You're
shaft.
going to see a very interesting creature. I don't think you've seen one of these before because normally these things are in suits. But this thing is actually out of a suit.
Oh! Oh, it's coming out together. Hello?
You don't see me. I'm just a hologram.
Oh,
yes, I'm just a hologram.
Oh, you're like me? You're a VI? I mean, yeah, a VI.
Yes, I'm a VI.
Oh,
yes.
I should think about this. She likes a lot technology, not.
Pip will say, What's over there, GMIC? Did you find the fireworks?
I found a VI.
A VI? Oh, that's not a VI. That's a. Oh, I think you're a Quarian, but you don't have a suit. Oh yeah, I'm just half a Quarian VI. Half Quarian, half VI. Yes, that's me. I look very convincing, don't I? My name is Charlie. Charlie the half Quarian VI. Roll an insight.
Maybe. Insight.
24. Yeah, he's totally. At this point, you totally get that he's totally lying. He's not a VI. You totally get it.
Wait
totally
a moment.
lying.
Are you really VI? If you are a VI, I want you to go through this crate. Just like this.
Well, you see, I kind of am malfunctioning a bit, and my phase thing doesn't work right now, so what can I do about that?
Are you lying right now?
No, I wouldn't lie to a fellow VI. He's totally.
Yeah.
He definitely is lying.
Oh. But why are you lying?
Okay, fine. So I'm taking a little bit of a fib, but that was just because I didn't want anyone to catch me. Hey, not that there's any reason for me to get caught for anything.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, why don't you come with us?
Oh, you mean as your date?
As my date?
Well, yeah, because, you're a VI, I'm half a VI.
Well, what do you want?
Food would be great.
Okay.
I haven't eaten anything since I stowed away, boarded this train.
Then we should go get some food. Oh, but I'm with Pete right now, so can I be in 2 dates at the same time?
Some people could, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know much about dating. Anar is really the only person that I hang out with, but he's married and has a bunch of kids. So I guess I don't really get to talk to him as much as before, but it's okay. I'm not lonely or anything.
Oh. Maybe we should ask Pete if he wants to make it a double date?
Well, I don't see why not. Charles, Pip says as she nods. Who's Charles? Oh, 9, Charles! Yes! Chris says.
I love him.
Well, how much time do we have before the fireworks?
He looks at the clock. Looks like 28 minutes or so. Ooh, it'd be great to have something to eat first before we ring in the new year.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Everyone on the train roll a perception.
Oh,
Everyone.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Okay, so GMIC doesn't notice any of this right away, but at that moment, 28 minutes before midnight, the lights start to flicker all around the train, and then there's a sudden everything blacks out for just a moment, and then all the lights come back on, and then everybody's like wondering, like, well, that's kind of weird, and they try not to think much of it. But then shortly after the flickering, you hear a large explosion. And again, the flickering lights go on and off. And you start, as soon as the explosion happens, well, first of all, several of the guests look a little shocked, scared, surprised, have no idea what's going on. And then everything in the train goes dark. Everything goes black. People start to scream a little bit, and then you can start hearing the whir of the wheels of the train. You can hear the whistle of the train roaring, and the train starts speeding up faster and 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 faster, and it's accelerating at a very quick rate. And at that point, like, several people, starts going really fast. People like fall over because it's moving at such a high speed. And everybody roll initiative.
Fine.
First initiative of the game. Let's see what happens.
At the top, the irons. Now I'm going to remind all of you that you are at a party, so you technically do not have your armor. Unless you can argue that there's a reason why you have your armor, and you technically, I don't think, have your weapons, unless there's any reasons why you think you would bring a weapon to a party. So,
Vito's got his Omni tool, I think.
yes, if you have Omni weapons, you're fine. But I don't think any of you have armor currently, yet. So,
Okay, I have it. Okay, that's good.
I think that GMIC has his armor built in, so he's fine. So, if there's any equipment that you can argue that you actually do have, please let me know. Otherwise, you don't have any weapons or armor. So,
I mean, Nathan would have assumed there's security on the train, so he'd have been like, probably don't need to bring my own weapon.
right.
But he has his Omni Hammer, so that's something he can do. He can, in fact, drop the
Yeah,
hammer.
you have your Omni Hammer, yes. So,
Yeah.
you are in the room. The people who are on the dance floor, many of whom have fallen to the ground because of how fast the train is moving, and it's really dark. I think your eyes can start to adjust, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult to maneuver. Mother Hen is going to start cursing out loud. You can hear in the dark, and she says, "What is going on with this effing train?"
Dia hearing all of this and experiencing it, where is does this train have like a conductor station or something, where it has like a control or anything like that? Like, would I know that?
Yeah, that would be at the front. You'd have to
Okay.
at the front.
Dia is going to yell out at Mother Hen, "I'm gonna check out the front!" And she's gonna start booking it for the front of the train.
Yeah, so the way that this is working, the train is moving very fast this way. So if you're trying to move in the direction that the train is moving, it will be slower than if you were going in the opposite direction. So that means that your speed will be halved going in this direction, but it actually will be doubled going in that direction.
Okay.
So you will move at
Gimmick
half
would
the
be affected
speed.
by that.
I'm sorry?
Gimmick would be affected by that because it's flying.
Yeah, Gimmick would not be affected by that.
Oh,
because-
yeah.
So, Dia, if you're going that way, you can move half your speed. You can double move if you'd like. And double move means you're moving your whole speed.
Yeah, I think that's what D is probably gonna do, and it's in this direction, yeah?
Yeah. The front is towards this direction.
Okay.
So, are you gonna double move or regular move?
I'm gonna double move.
Okay, so move... Yeah, each square is worth 2 meters instead of 1 meter.
First, going to make sure the kids in the room are okay.
Yeah, the kids are struggling to get up. Many of them have given up on getting up because the train's moving way too fast for them to keep their balance. Several of the balls from the pool table start falling onto the floor and rolling around all over a place on the floor. It's like this entire area is in disarray right now as the train continues accelerating forward.
Okay, he's going to kind of look around and realize that Solaric isn't back. So,
Nope.
oh no way, no way, no. He looks at the kids. You stay here, okay? No looking for your parents. We don't know what's going on out there. So
The train's
Stay out
going
here.
so fast.
it's gonna be all right.
We're gonna die.
Of course not. I'm gonna go figure out what's going on. It shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna be back.
Is this like one of those traps in your stories?
I don't think so.
So go ahead and move. If you're moving if you're moving towards the back of the train, you'll double your move. But if you're
Okay.
moving towards the front of the train, you're gonna half your move. So if you're moving this way, you'll double.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Going downstairs.
So you're gonna get down to the stairs. So the way that the stairs work is that at the bottom of the stairs there is a door that goes into the car, and you're gonna find that the mechanical it's controlled by a mechanical lock, because the power that is activating the door that's meant to deactivate the lock is off. Right now the door is jammed.
Okay, how strong is the door?
It's a metal door, so it's probably pretty strong.
Okay.
Gather.
Vito is going to look at the lock and curse.
Do you have a way to hack the lock?
Do I even have... Oh yeah, I do.
You're an infiltrator. I would assume you might have something along those lines.
Yeah, I do.
Alright.
He's going to attempt to hack the lock.
Okay. I'm gonna say that it'll take you a round to prepare yourself to hack, but you'll hack in the next turn.
Okay.
Roll a perception, though. $15? You can hear activity going on behind the door, and you'll hear screams from people.
I wonder why.
I wonder why there's so much screaming.
It's like the worst roller coaster ride of your life.
Explosions, lizard,
Death.
you know.
Nathan, you're up.
Okay, so Nathan's gone. There is no way down at the front of this place, right? The only stairway is the one that
Vito just went. Yes.
Which is awful safety design, might I point out, but still.
It is awful safety design. You should talk to Jules to talk to his dad. Of course, you didn't talk to Jules at all.
Jules, your dad is an absolute idiot. So he's going to just glance down at the kids. Like, they're pinned to the ground. They're not going to go anywhere. So unless this train gets derailed, they should be just fine. So, best way to stop a train from being derailed is to slow it the hell down. So, Nathan is going to follow Vito. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He will end up in the stairway with Vito. And in seeing the door, he will just produce his Omni Hammer, which he holds in 2 hands. It forms in his left hand, but then he holds it with his right as well. And he will just attempt to swing with to take this door down by knocking it basically off of its hinges with the Omni Hammer.
Roll an attack roll.
That works too.
Now, let's see. Offense, Omni Hammer. Here we go. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Offense, Omni Hammer. Boom.
Okay, you do 5 bludgeoning damage to it.
Yep.
And it starts to come off the hinges, but not quite enough yet. For it to open the door yet. Perhaps you'll have to do at least another swing. Gimmick, you are up.
Okay, so Gimmick didn't react to the lights turning off, but now it knows that there is an explosion and such.
What was that? I didn't do it!
Is that supposed to happen?
It wasn't me, I didn't do it!
Is everything alright?
I don't know, but the train is moving really fast. I have a feeling that if we don't stop the train soon, it might jump the track.
Oh, that's bad?
Oh, very bad. We could all die. A very painful and horrible death.
Oh.
Not exactly the kind of fireworks I was hoping for, Gimmick.
Should I do something about it? Should I try?
Sure. We need to get to the front of the train and stop it as soon as possible.
Okay. Which way is the front of the train?
She'll point towards the opposite direction of what you came, but that will be all you can do this round. Dia, you're up. Dia, while you are making your way to the front of the train, you can start hearing screams from behind you. And you actually will see, to your shock, that a couple Varen starts bounding in and is actually attacking some of the people on the train.
Oh shit.
So what do? Do you continue heading to the front, or are you going to engage the Varen that are attacking the people?
Fudge. Dia doesn't know if someone's gonna go ahead for the controls, but right now, she doesn't want to see her sisters get hurt. So Dia is going to circle back this time, and it's double moving the opposite direction, right?
It's double to move in the opposite direction, yes.
Yeah, so I want to move 20 feet close.
You can move up to 20 feet for a movement. One movement can be 20 feet. So 20 meters, excuse me, if you like.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah,
12.
and just to let people know that as my homebrew, you can split up your movement between actions. So if you have 20, so for example, if you have 20 movement, you could move 4, do an action, and then move the rest of the 16, if that makes sense. You have the ability to do that.
As Dia is coming closer, her biotics start to flare out, her eyes go blue, and she's going to cast Throw on this Varen. And concerning it's right behind another Varen is right behind it. Would you allow me to throw it into the other Varen?
Absolutely.
Okay, because that's what I'm going to do.
Right. So is that a... Do I have to roll a save, or do you have to roll an attack roll?
Well, let me see.
It's an attack roll.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, 18. That will hit. So you will throw. It does 5 damage to it. So, and then upon impact, it will slam into this other Varen, knocking that. Well, the Varen that you slammed into takes half the damage, and then the Varen that you used throw on will be knocked prone.
Okay.
Okay, and you technically can keep moving if you want to, but you don't have to.
I think I'm gonna keep my distance, because if I go close to her, Dia's probably gonna die, so no. Yeah, I'm good here.
At turn 20, the Vorcha bartender actually moves into the dance area. She actually comes in, is surveying the room. She's like holding on to one of the rails at the side, and she seems to not be affected at all by the dim light. She seems to be able to see in relatively dark areas very well. Roll a perception, Dia.
Okie dokes. Persepi, where's my Persepi? There we go. Oh, thank God it's on that one.
Alright, you don't see anything else other than that. So, Vito, you're up.
He's going to just probably look at Nathan. Like, I was hacking that.
He seems non-occupied with what you're saying.
Okay, he's still going to hack the door. Hack the lock. So.
Okay.
Hey!
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
you will be able to easily hack the door open.
1, 2, and seeing the
You'll
Varen.
see. Yeah, it looks like the Varen are attacking people on the train. It seems. You
Okay. Vito kind of shivers. He doesn't really like animals
Okay.
in general, but
All right. Nathan, you're up. Unless you had more.
can I do an attack roll or?
Yeah, your whip can reach. Your whip has reach. I think 3 meters, if I remember correctly, at least.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Ew, we got it.
There we go. So you will hit, and it does 7 damage to the creature. Nice. Nice.
Very
All
nice.
right. Nathan, you're up.
So the door is open now, so he will walk down into the downstairs area. So that's one move. He would glance left. Well, this way I assume would be left for him relative.
You glance left, and you will actually see an alpha Varen. It looks like it is making its way towards the front of the train. It seems to be very savage at the moment.
Is there a way for me to lock this door?
Electronically, maybe?
Well, nope. He will say, Vito, I need you to lock this door before we get eaten alive. And he will proceed to step around Vito and attack the Varen he just did.
Okay, go ahead.
With his... So, I have the melee specialist feat,
Correct.
which lets me use a attack as a free action, a melee attack as a free action, even if I'm using a two-handed weapon.
Nice.
So I'm going to biotically punch this dude in the face.
Go ahead. Biotic punch.
Yeah, hopefully now I can
Falcon.
figure out this works.
Fucking palm.
I can't. Oh, spells. There we go. Somewhere spells and. I hope so. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to use this myself because I don't really remember how to use spells very well. Hold up. I'm figuring this out myself. It is basically a melee attack, so it is essentially just the same roll again, except it does less damage because it is not a hammer. But I was trying to figure out how to roll it first. Is that it? Brain, please. I'll just roll it because I can't figure this out. I'm not going to wait too long for this. So it is plus 5. The 19.
19 will hit. Damage.
Oh, flash or 1. 8. 13.
13. Alright. Nathan, you take your fist, you hold it, and it starts to surge with biotic energy. And you pretty much do a falcon punch into its face. And it flies out and then lands here with a crash as it writhes a little bit before it grows silent and still.
So, since that was a free action, I continue my move till the next one. And I proceed to use my Omni Hammer on this one. This is ridiculous.
Go ahead.
I love it though. Bang. Ooh.
21 to hit, 5 bludgeoning damage. Nice. Alright. It is now going to be
Ignore me. Hang on.
Okay. It is now going to be the Baron's turn.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get fucked up, I can feel it.
Okay, so starting with this one. This one is no longer prone. And all it will do is will move 1. It can move 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And will looks like it's about to leap onto it's gonna leap over here. It's about to leap onto Mother Hen. This one is gonna move up here and will do a bite attack. Now, because of pack tactics, because he can see another or smell another Baron, it gets an advantage on the attack roll. So
you roll 2 and then you take the better outcome.
Right. I roll 2 and take the better outcome.
There's like a thing on the page you can click where you can click on advantage only, so you don't have to like roll twice.
Yeah, well, I don't have a character sheet for Baron.
Oh,
so
I
I
see.
have to do it. I
Roll
have to
it,
do
no.
manually. I
Well,
rolled
that-
a
that-
critical
that-
fail, but yeah, I rolled a natural 1, but I had advantage, so the 14 stays. Does a 14 beat your AC?
My AC is 14, so
I think if it meets it, it still hits. I believe.
yeah, I think so.
Attackers always win in draws, that kind of thing.
Okay. So it does a bite.
Oh
Dealing
shit.
25 points of damage.
Okay. So
Oh, sorry. That's not a 74. My god, my bad.
Oh.
That's 25.
because like
10. It does 10.
Okay.
holy
Not.
shit.
Yeah,
No,
I was like,
that would have perma killed me. That
No,
would
no.
have perma killed me.
no, it's a 2d4. These are small. These are supposed to be. These are not that hard creatures. 2d4 plus 2.
A lot of creatures that we're fighting right now.
We all die.
So I'm now
Unfortunately, that is the max damage it can do.
oh my god. So now I'm at 3 health. Dia looks like she's on death's door.
The creature must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw or be knocked prone. DC 13.
That's dexterity, I think.
Me, right?
Strength saving throw.
Oh, strength.
saving throw.
So strength. Oh fuck me.
Okay, so you are knocked prone.
Oh, this is bad.
This is going south really.
This is not ending well.
So basically, it leaps, it runs towards you, it leaps, and it like tackles you to the ground, so you're prone, and it takes a bite on your shoulder as blue blood starts dripping down your teal. There's a big rip on your teal outfit as blue blood starts to drip down from it.
Logan lets out a yell, and he looks bad. He's lost a lot of blood in that one hit.
Koalin's next.
Oh, damn, son.
Yes. Come on, son. Koalin notices that you took a huge hit, and he's gonna have to do something about that. So, Koalin, but more biotics surge from his body. He will spend an action to lift the Baron off of Dia, and then he swipes his arms to the right, and it slams the creature against the wall, dealing 2d8 bludgeoning damage, 15 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Which
Wallet. My boy.
which kills the
Oh, nice.
Baron. The code dictates that you all must be protected. And he will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's small, so he's not as fast, but he double moves, so that's good. And he will plant himself in front of Dia and ask, "Are you all right, young one?"
Fuck. Oh, fuck. That hurt. Lock the door. Don't worry about me.
Okay. The other Baron. So this one moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're gonna keep moving, swarming into this room. Blah blah blah. This one is going to attack this guy over here. This one is going to attack this gentleman over here. He's going to cry out as it leaps into his chair. And tries to start gnawing towards his arm. This one actually is going to leap and attempt to tackle Nathan. Again, he has advantage.
Hey.
What is your non-armored AC? You can apply Dex to it though.
It is 12.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
So 2d4 plus 2. 6 points of piercing damage from the bite. Nathan will now have to make a DC 13 saving throw.
Okay. My strength is 5, so that's not too bad. 20 plus
Strength,
5.
yes, strength saving throw. Nice, nice. You are not knocked prone. Okay.
He does look hurt though. It looked like I took a chunk out of him.
This Alpha Baron manages to get out and is going to attack Vito.
Oh god.
There isn't enough room for both of them. So, Vito, what is your unarmored AC?
Armor class? It's
Yeah.
13.
Okay. Alright, it's gonna beat it.
Oh.
10 points of piercing damage from that Baron.
And, what did I roll for my health earlier?
6.
6.
Okay,
So make sure you add that to your total health.
Oh, okay. So right now I've got 4 health left. Right.
Join the club. You have one higher than me.
Gimmick, you're up.
Okay, so the last thing Pip said was that I should stop the train, right? So Gimmick would be like, okay, stay safe, and go towards the direction Pip signal, and it will move like the full action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I go through walls?
Yes, you can.
I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And
Okay.
here we go.
All right. There is another explosion. So 2 things happen. The first thing that happens is that, and Pip, actually, I will say this is happening while you're moving through the train. So if you want to change what you do, you may. There's a big explosion, and there's a malfunction here in the connectors as this part of the train disconnects and starts to, like, it breaks off and it starts to separate from the train.
And slow down at the very least.
It will slow down, but it will leave Pip and Charles behind.
Oh, okay. So how far away did I move before that happens?
I'm gonna say that you probably, I'll say that it happens right when you're here, just for convenience sake. Right here, the train starts to disconnect, so now you have a choice. You have a choice of whether to keep moving forward or going back to make sure that Pip and Charles are okay, but that's up to you. That's your decision.
Well, Pip told like explicitly Gimmick to go stop the train, but yeah, this is hard. I think I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone if I try. Okay, so Gimmick, like when he noticed that this is happening, in how much danger would they be if that part of the train like gets detached?
You think they will probably fare better than the rest of the train? Roll an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Hey, see, it worked.
Yeah.
You also remember that there are cars. There's flying cars in that part of the train.
That's what I was thinking about. So
you remember that there's flying cars, and yeah, I'm just gonna say that there's flying cars in the train.
Yeah.
In the back, that part of the train. 3 of them specifically. But.
So Gimmick would like quickly think about it and realize that there is a way to do this like in a better way. So after the train detached, the Gimmick would come back over its movement, and I don't remember how many. I think it moved like 10. So I go back 10 and come back.
Yeah. What just happened? I heard an explosion. Are we slowing down?
The rail is detaching.
Oh no. Oh, what do we do? What about the rest of the train?
Well, we could use these cars, maybe.
You can drive flying cars?
I could ask the car to take us where we want to go.
Oh boy, we're gonna save the day.
Oh, did you want to? Okay. Yeah.
All right.
That's what you want?
The other thing is there's a second explosion that happens on this side of the car. So there was a child that was locked into this arcade. It's like one of those arcade games where you get into a vehicle. It's like a racing game, but it's actually a spaceship. So he's in here. So there was a child that was locked in this one, and then so basically part of that floor like explodes in a burst of fire, and the actual like car, like the arcade car itself, falls out, and it basically ends up hanging on by wires. So like it's connected by wires, and it's like hanging You can see, you can actually, here, just for simplicity's sake, I'll put it over here. So you can see this thing hanging by wires on the side of the car, right over here, with this poor child inside. And he is like, you can't hear him screaming, but he looks like hysterical as he's watching as his life is literally being held on by a thread or by a wire.
No one's around to save the kid. Oh my god.
You guys left upstairs, so. But you can see the arcade thing through the window.
So it would be like that window, wouldn't it? Like up here.
It's no, it's this it's this window.
Down here.
So basically, this is above this. So
Yeah.
the arcade thing fell from here,
So it's like over
and
here.
then yeah. So now this thing, that's why it's on that side, and it's holding on by, let's say, wires. It's like these wires here that it's holding on by, but just barely because this train is moving fast. I don't think it's going to hold for very long. Dia, back to you.
I am going to assume I don't have any Metagel on me, right?
Not necessarily. You might still have some Metagel with you. Did you have Metagel in your inventory to begin with?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you have it. You just don't have your weapons, but I'm gonna say you can have everything else on you.
Okay, I'll use my Medigel.
Yes.
Okay, oh, that brings me up back to maximum. Thank you, Lord. And I believe... and I can do that as a bonus action, right? Or no?
Is Metagel bonus action? I don't remember.
I believe, depending on how you apply it, it can be. If you're applying it by hand, I think it can be a bonus action.
Okay, that'll be important to know.
Yes. I will see if I can find it.
Could you please find it for me?
I will do my best.
If you could have another action, what would you do, Dia, if you could?
Let me. How far can I throw myself?
It's
Yourself? It is a regular action. So
Regular.
you can move, and that's all you can do.
I mean, like, because I'm just wondering if I were the idea, you know, I'm that weird type of player. If I were to throw myself, can I go further than running?
I don't know if you can throw yourself. I don't think you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so Medigel uses... it just says as an action. It does not say
Yeah.
what type of action.
Then that's a regular action, a regular standard action, as
Okay,
opposed to a
then.
bonus action.
Okay, then I guess Diaz probably. And I'm still
You're still prone, so you have to get up. Yeah,
Okay, so I guess all I can do is like get up, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so she will charge in with a Havoc Strike. So out from nowhere, this bartender Vorcha comes in with a Havoc Strike. Moving at very fast speed. Alright, so this one gets 9 thunder damage, which actually kills it.
Oh,
And now that you are right next to the Vorcha, the weapon that she is holding onto right now is this very intimidating looking jagged saw blade.
Oh, fancy.
And her demeanor has changed a bit. Like, she went from the relatively classy-ish bartender to like she's on game mode right now. Like, she's ready to draw blood. She's definitely ready to fight. Vito, you are next.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
There's an Alpha Baron in front of you.
So I can't actually lock the door right now because it's there.
You
So-
can try to lock the door still.
Can I?
Well, it's a mechanical door.
Remotely, you can try to do it remotely. I think I would say you'd be able to do it remotely from that position, from standing over there.
Okay, so
It might be a little bit harder. The DC might be harder, but it's possible.
yeah, I'm gonna attempt it, just so another one doesn't.
All right, electronics check, please. Yes, you will hear a electrical click, as it sounds like that door has locked, and you've locked out the other two.
Okay,
out
do
there.
I? That was an action, right?
That is an action, so you can only move now.
Okay, so I'm going to just like go back.
If you move, you will get an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Oh,
Or you can make an acrobatics to attempt to avoid it.
Or you can make an acrobatics to attempt to avoid it, but if you fail, then you'll get hit automatically.
okay. So I'm gonna stay where I was, because
You're gonna stay where you are.
I know my acrobatics has a -1, and
Okay.
I still don't want to risk it.
Nathan, you are in the
Hey.
thick of this. I'm gonna say you can clearly see out the window this poor child in this arcade game.
He's surrounded by 2 Varen at the moment. He's got 2 Varen, one like took a chunk out of his left arm or something, and one on the ground in front of him. So he's going to use his Omni Hammer, his favorite tool of the trade apparently, to eat one. The one who bit him. Come on, there we are. 19 to hit, 6 damage. That was bad.
Okay.
And then he will use
The one in front of him is what you hit.
Yes.
It goes down.
And the one to his left, he will use his free attack to biotically punch it in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
23.
That'll hit. Damage.
9.
Nice.
There.
Very nice. Okay. You can now move if you'd like.
I will attempt to make an acrobatics check to avoid this thing. Come on, my sheet is being really weird today, not opening. There we are. Finally.
Not quite.
Ah.
So you won't be able to move, and it'll make an attack of opportunity against you. It will have advantage. Oh no, because the people near it is dead, so it doesn't have an advantage.
Ooh,
Oh,
it
you're
misses.
lucky. You're lucky it misses.
Woo.
Yep. Alright,
Yeah.
so... But you can't move,
No,
unfortunately. You failed your...
I was worried about avoiding the attack and I can't move now. So
Yes.
I'm probably also worried about the fact that Vito is about to get his face nommed on.
Yes. So let's
So-
start with that. Vito, your AC.
It doesn't have an advantage anymore.
No, it doesn't. Oh, that's a
Oh.
hit.
You're lucky that wasn't a critical hit.
Are we about to lose somebody? We're about to lose somebody, aren't we?
7 hit points.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. Vito goes down. So right now, which means you'll have to start rolling death saving throws.
Oh no! Holy
Death
shit.
saving throws. So you are down for the count. Alright. This one will move towards Nathan to surround him. This one will... Now that that's in view, this one has its advantage once again
Oh
on
boy.
Nathan.
Oh shit. You can do it. Yeah.
15?
It hits. Yeah. And I need to make a strength save. I'm not prone. 6. Okay.
damage.
He's a bit bloody. He's not liking this, but he's still up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still standing. So
Alright. This one is gonna keep gnawing at this poor man. This one attacks this guy. These guys are going to go up to Koalin, but before they have a chance to, Koalin will get to act first. And he actually is going to, again, surge symbiotic, abiotic energy and unleash in a straight line a shockwave down the middle through the Baron.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
That's my boy.
They are in a perfect line for a shockwave.
They are in a perfect line for a shockwave. So here we go. Deep 13 saving through, 9 force, which is good. Let's see how well they do. Their dex is decent, so we'll see.
They'll only take half damage.
Yeah, that's still good. Fails, fails,
Yeah.
fails.
Yes!
So,
Yeah, man.
they all have... Okay. Wow, so that actually weakened them quite a bit. And they are knocked prone. And once they're knocked prone, you'll hear the... Oh, they're not dead yet. When they're knocked prone, you will hear Dia, the Vorcha, call out, "Check the other trains. I got these 3." And Koalin will nod, and he will move, double move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He notices you guys there. Oh, Nathan, you look a little occupied.
Slightly. Save the kid, and he'll point over his shoulder at where the kid is.
Alright. That's all he can do that turn. Gimmick, you're up.
Yay! So
I think at this point, Chris and Pip will get into the car.
well, so look, what we need to do is start moving towards the car, and like it looks like it's going through the car, but instead of appearing at the other side, it's like meshing into the car, and the car
Nice.
starts glowing in the same color Gimmick was glowing. That it was like an orange, the same orange the other AIs glow, the BIs, and yeah, he will start re-engine and try to look for a way out of the car.
Yeah. So there is a hatch at the end of this train. So I will let you go ahead and roll me an electronics roll, please. All right. So not quite this turn, but maybe next turn you'll be able to open the hatch. In the meantime, roll me a vehicle handling.
Oh, shit. Smash
Okay.
it.
And another
All right.
8.
Another 8. Okay.
Oh.
So you're still working on getting this car working.
Yeah.
However, Chris actually will take out an Omni tool and he will attempt to try to unlock the door. No, he can't. Pip also takes out her Omni tool. We have all these people, all these techie people,
All these
All of them
engineers.
failing.
all failing. There we
Not
go.
her.
Your natural
Hey,
20.
well done, Pip.
Pip is able to open the hatch, and with a critical roll like that, I will say that it will, because of how fast she was able to open the hatch, I will add more to the vehicle's speed once Gimmick can drive this car out of here. So initially it'll have more speed. We make a good team, Pip says.
Indeed.
Dia, you're up.
Okay. Since the Vorcha said she's gonna handle those 3, Dia's going to say to her, "I'm gonna head to the front car and find out what's happening."
Stop the train, she says.